You might think that this clip I'm going to play for you of James Carville is a stretch, but I'm going to play it for you. And then I'm going to tell you what has just leaked about what the real reason was that Trump ultimately was pushed over the edge to invade Venezuela. And you're going to realize what James Carville says here is perfectly plausible. So let's listen. Why? The question is, why did Trump really invade Venezuela? They want us to believe freedom and democracy or drugs. James Carville says, no, it's about something else.
On the people, they want to, why is he doing this? What's his objective? You know what his objective is? It's Jeffrey Epstein. They get ready to, they keep finding, I don't know how many more millions of documents. And then you got the healthcare subsidies, people are getting the bill. They're going out of his mind in his reptilian survival way. He says, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to draw attention away from Epstein, and I'm going to draw attention away from this. And of course...
So a lot of people, especially if you're right of center, you would go, okay, come on. There's no way that all of this is to distract from Epstein. But while it might not be, that would be an even less crazy reason than what seemingly is the reason. So let me take you on that journey. You know how I played you, and I need to do this flashback again, but just come with me now. I played for you a little bit ago this clip of me saying, Maduro, if he keeps doing this thing where he posts videos dancing around and saying, haha, we're going to knock the teeth out of America, Trump is such a child that will be enough of a challenge for him to just go ahead and invade a country. It's not going to be because of a foundation of an understanding of the geopolitical implications for the humanitarian purposes and also for America's interests in the terms of... It's not going to be because of that. He's going to get ticked off that Maduro was going, don't worry, be happy, come for me, Trump, which was actually the song he was singing, and he's going to go ahead and do it. All that's going to take is this is what I said before. Then I'll show you the reporting. You say stuff like that, and Trump's going to see that headline. All it's going to take is one of the warmongers in his cabinet for Marco Rubio to go, look, he said that he can smash your teeth in, that he can smash your... What are those things called that he has on? Veneers. He said he could smash Trump's veneers in, and Trump will go bomb him, right? So that's why I'm taunting is only going to get Trump more riled up. Please stop. So here's Maduro.
Don't worry, be happy. La 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 la. Don't worry, be happy. La.
I said all it would take is showing that video and Trump's ego would be challenged enough. And that was a point that was mostly true and serious, but also you kind of go, okay, it's a little more complicated than that. It's not going to be just Rubio going, look, Maduro said he could knock the teeth out of the American empire while he's going, dee-dee-doo, dee-dee-doo. And Trump would make a decision of war off of that. Surely not, right? Wrong. Trump team moved to oust Maduro because they were put off by videos of his dancing. Jaden, I don't want to credit myself, but I predicted it. We know how petty Trump is. President Trump's team was reportedly so put off by strongman Nicolas Maduro's dance moves that he gave the word for U.S. troops to invade Venezuela and remove the dictator from power. The New York Times reports Sunday that Maduro's regular public dancing and other displays of nonchalance in recent weeks helped persuade some on the Trump team that the Venezuelan president was mocking them and trying to call what he believed to be a bluff. And Trump said, green light, go for it. So is it really crazy to assume a matter of war could be decided on based off of wanting to distract from Epstein? No. Now, there's a convergence of reasons, as you've heard throughout our segments about this. Yes, you have the oil part. yes, you have the interest in regime change that's connected to the oil. And probably Trump's excited about distracting from certain other things. And probably he had his ego bruised. And then if you think it couldn't get any more insane, you know how Maria Corina Machado, who was the U.S.-backed opposition leader, who rightfully won the last election, but then Maduro stole the election? You know how Trump randomly said, for some reason, no, she's not going to be the next leader of Venezuela. So not only did he unlawfully invade Venezuela, grab the leader, say we're going to then run the country to transition it into a better regime, but as of now, Maduro's regime is still in power. Very little plan for what that even means, without congressional authorization, which if you're doing nation building, you definitely need a congressional authorization. That's a war. That's a full-scale takeover. If you're saying you're running the country with what Trump said. But then in addition to all that, you go, okay, if we're assuming all that's happening, then surely this is a coordination between the U.S. and the opposition leader that aligns with the U.S. more. And she's been out on television being like, yes, take military action, America. And Trump goes, nah, I don't think her. So then it's, wait, what? Every time you think there couldn't be a more insane fold to the story, another one adds. And here's the latest example. So why? Why did he take it down? Why did he say that he's not going to support Maria Corina Machado to be the next leader? As if that's even something he can militarily force. But given the circumstance, it seems not impossible, regardless of him not being reasonable in doing this at all. But it doesn't seem impossible. But why would he be against her? If he was pushed into overthrowing Maduro because of mean videos, you have to set your sights real low. Apparently, he was irked that she accepted the Nobel Peace Prize. So let me remind you of that saga. She got the Nobel Peace Prize for her efforts in opposing Maduro's regime. She goes on to, and I think in her speech, or definitely on the phone call with Trump, she's like, I'm accepting this in honor of you. But I guess Trump wanted her to refuse it. What, so he could get it? Hey, dude. Look at what you're doing right now. Why would you get the Nobel Peace Prize? President Trump sidelined Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado as an interim replacement to Nicolas Maduro because she committed the ultimate sin of accepting the Nobel Peace Prize instead of demanding it be given to him, according to claims of White House insiders. The allegations follow Trump's public dismissal of Machado over the weekend following the capture of Maduro and his wife in a surprise Delta Force operation. It'd be very tough for her to be the leader. She doesn't have the support or the respect within the country. Now, she kind of does. Whether her being installed by our government would work out, often things like that don't. And it's an insane proposition, but it's not for a lack of respect for her in the country. Again, she won the election rightfully. But really, that wasn't the explanation. Really, it was because you should have refused it and demanded it be given to me. So if this is all just about Epstein, I mean, that seems insane. It seems unreasonable. It seems even for Trump, that would be a bridge too far. But I guess nothing is anymore.